On January 9th, these 7 classic vehicles finished a 2,000-mile cross-country adventure. They drove the entire length of Route 66, then eventually arriving here in Detroit at Huntington Place in time to kick off the 2026 Detroit Auto Show. It's an annual event called the Drive Home. It's organized by America's Automotive Trust to connect America's automotive heritage to Detroit and our annual auto show, where the cars then remain on display. Well, the cars have arrived in Detroit. It's been a long, grueling trip across the country on Route 66. And boy, these people are glad to be here.
Starting in Santa Monica, California, we drove this 1934 Buick Series 60 sedan. And this car, it appears stock inside and out, and that was very intentional, but it's got a little secret under the hood. It's powered by a 1970 Buick GS Stage 1 455 big block V8. I'm part of the NB Center for American Automotive Heritage, and we're located in Allentown, Pennsylvania. We're honored to be a part of it. We brought the oldest car, and you know, if you think about what it means to be a part of the 100th anniversary of Route 66, this is a road when this car was brand new, could have easily been traveling east or west on that entire route. And as I've had the chance to reflect over the last several days driving this car on this road, you can just transport yourself in time as to how Route 66 was probably one of the better living examples of American optimism. And it was just really neat to think about that and look at what's the next 100 years for roads like Route 66, cars like this 34 Buick, and everything we're about at the NB Center. We're all about making sure that these cars continue to run, look good, operate just as they would well into the future, whether it's the next 50 or 100 years, and someday at the 200th anniversary of Route 66, somebody else will be driving this very same car on that road.
About 12 days. It seems like 24.
Okay. It's a grueling kind of trip, I know, because it's so scheduled. I mean, every 5 minutes you got something going on.
Yeah, we're fighting the clock every morning, trying to get our miles in, trying to eat, trying to sleep, and then do our media work and see a lot of people on the road. And that's the fun part, is to stop and have spontaneous interactions. So it's the Centennial Route 66, so we were traveling the old Mother Road, and everywhere we went through these small towns, we saw new examples of entrepreneurism and new ideas that were coming forth. Really fresh ideas of people making their living and residing in these great towns across America. So that was interesting, but there was also a real palatable sense of pride amongst these people in these small towns on Route 66, and they're very excited for the centennial year that's coming in 2026.
So this is part of that celebration?
Absolutely. This is the first official celebration from the Federal Centennial Celebration Commission. It's been recognized, and here we are to kick off the Detroit Auto Show.
What's it mean to the auto show to have this partnership, this program?
It connects us across the country. And we talk so much about being a show for the world, and I think obviously a show for Detroit, but to connect everyone to the show is important. And to literally take cars from Santa Monica all the way back home to Detroit, I think is a story to be told, and it connects us with people along the way. We told stories along the way, and I think that's kind of what an auto show is about. Connecting people with cars and telling the story about vehicles. And so I think it was just a good connection between those things. I want to take the drive home all over the country and do different routes. I mean, Route 66 is great, but there's many historic roads across America. Again, to tell people stories and to connect people to the auto industry is a really special opportunity.
How would you describe the trip this year?
Oh, I think it was off the charts in terms of PR, in terms of getting our message across, of celebrating the automobile, ensuring that driven car is driven.
Welcome to Detroit.
Thanks a lot. So good to see you.
Okay.